us, to everyone, that Godfatherism will never end in Nigeria. And talking about Godfatherism, you can see what is playing in River State.
Wrong, there's nothing you can do about it. Even when you have spent 8 years in office, then you continue to pretend to say who becomes who, whatever, in River State. Somebody say me. It may happen in Lagos State, but it will not happen in Rivers. We are quite different. It will not happen here. As a governor, I will come and go. I can't stop it. I must come and go. All the came and left. You've never heard of me saying that you will do this, you will not do that. The day my tenure, by the grace of God, ends, I go. You will do it here. It may be difficult. You cannot continue to say you must be a godfather of the state. That's the problem. It's not.
You know, some weekend, while he was fighting Amechi in 2015, in 2023, before I come to that, in 2015, he was actually trying to oppose any form of Godfatherism in his state while he was a sitting governor. And citing the example of the Jagaban, the current president, who installed governors in Lagos State and neighboring states in Southwest. Now, he is having a different opinion, to what he said earlier in 2015.
For your second tenure, look, the ring road, I passed it as governor in the council meeting. I said, you must do this road as you are coming. I took him to West Biden in Germany with the Commissioner of Wars, Director of Procurement, to go and negotiate with John Specker.
Did you sanction his impeachment?
Who's impeaching? No, if you cannot, when you answer, you see, you have to be careful. Look, if they're impeaching you, did you call me? Assuming I'm the one who brought it, for example. Did you call me, sir? They want to impeach you. Is that why you send people to go and boil the hollow chamber? Is impeachment done one day? Impeachment process, is it a one-day affair? Then you raise ethnic politics.
When you look at these politicians, they don't really care about the people. All they care is how to, take power, take money, and all of that, acquire more wealth. If we may ask ourselves, most of our Nigerian politicians, governors, senators, and the rest, before they get into power, who were they? What were they doing? What was the business they were running? 90% of our politicians, or 99.9% of our politicians, governors, House of Reps, senators, even the past president, none of them owned nothing. They had no business running anywhere. Some of them were just civil servants and the rest. But at the end of the day, they became a governor and senators and all of that. And all of a sudden, they become massively wealthy. Then you compare that to capitalism and, how capitalism is being run and the form of government that we practice here in Nigeria. You will understand the reason why Nigeria is the capital of poverty in the world. Why? Because you cannot have politicians that are richer than entrepreneurs. You cannot have politicians that are richer than the business people who are supposed to be the driving force of the economy. And that is the reason why the development in Nigeria is going backward instead of going forward. Talking about Godfatherism, look at what plays out in Kogi State. On the 11th of November 2023, we saw what happened in Kogi State. And after the declaration of the APC candidate, Mr. Ododo, he went ahead to call the INEC chairman his daddy. He called on the floor, presenting the certificate of return to the incumbent governor. We also learned that the governor have also freezing all the accounts in Kogi State. But you are leaving office while doing all that. Now, look at this picture. He is there kneeling down for Tinubu. There is nothing wrong, in honoring your leaders. There is nothing wrong, kneeling down to greet your leaders. But I have not seen any governor that have done that in the past. Hardly have I seen any governor doing that. But this look like this guy is going to be a puppet to the outgoing governor and also the APC-led administration. So the resources of Kogi State is at stake here. Let's come to think of it. Kogi State has one of the highest mineral deposits in Nigeria. More than 30 different minerals deposited in Kogi State. None has been harnessed to proper use for the development of Nigeria or the state. Kogi State remain one of the poorest states in Nigeria. But we can all see what is going on. The governor kneeling down to the president to present the certificate of return. Even though as a party man, you need to be loyal and all of that. But it doesn't make any sense. This is loyalty too far. Anyway, back to Wike. Wike and Fubara, we fight this fight maybe for the next 4 years. But Wike's claim that he bought ticket for him and all of that, and there were some levels of agreement. But you once said there was no need for all that. If you say the people need to decide who becomes their governor, then there was no need for all these shenanigans talk here and there. But let me conclude by saying that the issues in Nigeria development is tied to the kind of democracy we practice, just like the former president Obasanjo said. If you look at our indirect primaries that we do, is the reason why we are having this. Probably, maybe when we resorted to direct primaries, where the people will come and decide who become their governor in the primary election before the general election, probably we might have corrected all these things that are going on in our political space. What do you think? Give your thought in the comment section, and thank you for watching.